What's up, Team Dragon Blaze? It is Dragon Blaze here. Today we got our first episode of a mini series called DB Guide. So basically, in this series, I'm going to be talking about different things in Inazuma 11 Ghost Strike 2013 because I think that there are a lot of things that I could probably help some people out there with. And it's just are very fun, informative videos. So if you are up for videos like these and you really like them, please put it down in the comments below. And of course, if you want to see more, you can always subscribe if you are one of that 81%, because I see y'all. If you're one of the 81% who is not subscribed to my channel, but who does watch my videos, I would appreciate it if you would sub. And then also, of course, if you want to see more Inazuma 11 Strikers gameplay, that is not necessarily a guide, you can also go to my Twitch, of course, which is also going to be in the description. And if anything, and you want to also send in a team after you've seen all of these videos, you can do that in my Discord. So yeah, little plug there. But I am going to be talking about the different archetypes that are for each position. So basically, I have noticed how there are like different type of archetypes for every single position in this game. And I wanted to do them at first in like one video, but then I felt like it was too much information just in one video. And it was also going to be too convoluted because there are just like so many different positions, but then also so many different roles that a character can have. So I thought, let me just put it in, different parts. So we're going to have 4 parts of this. So yeah, we have for today goalkeepers. And we basically only have 2 archetypes, in my opinion, for goalkeepers, and that is a classic goalkeeper and then also a offensive goalkeeper. For a classic goalkeeper, we have characters like, well, I guess this character, who, as you can see, who does not really have a shot. Or can join in for a shot. So a lot of characters actually are classic goalkeepers. You have this character from the African team. You have Genda, of course. You also have this character from Sonark Domain. You have this guy from the Italian team, Poseidon. So all these different type of characters who, as you can see, they do not really have a shot. They only have a goalkeeper move, and that is basically the only thing that they can do. The only thing that they can do is use their goalkeeping abilities as to the greatest potential that they have. But then you also have offensive goalkeepers, and those offensive goalkeepers are characters like Endo. Endo is a character who has, for example, 3 shots. He has 2 shots which are his like level 1 and 2, but then he also has the opportunity and the ability to actually go for a co-op move. So that's actually pretty cool. You can use him in a different way than just a normal goalkeeper, but that also means that you need to work on your own team to make sure that your team can cover whenever you use him in the offense. So for example, another character who is like him, funny enough, is actually Aki. She also has the ability to join in 4 moves. That is also what an offensive goalkeeper is. If the goalkeeper can use a move on their own, but also can join in 4 moves. So for example, she can join in 4 moves like Death Zone 2, I think, and also the Earth. And I think then you also have characters like Senju something. Like he has like a level 3 shot move, which kind of also counts like it. So yeah, but there like is a bit of a difference between like, you know, the co-op move, because if you want to really use a co-op move, you have to like charge for it. You need characters that have TP for it, and then you can go. While for a character like him, he can just immediately go. So yeah, I guess like there are 3 archetypes now: a co-op move goalkeeper, and then also like a just a normal shot goalkeeper. Because for a character like him, you can just immediately go, and I guess also for a character like Aki, she can immediately go. So that is pretty good. You have oh, and also the same thing goes for Rococo. You can also go for a shot with Rococo. And if you guys did not know, X-Blast actually got buffed in this game. It was first 40 TP, now it's 50. So yeah, you can try and make use of the well, okay kick stat for some characters. I mean, like these 2 goalkeepers have an A in kick. They can get an A in kick, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to be showing off 2 teams now that I have made to kind of show off like what the how like a team could look like whenever you make it with a goalkeeper like this. Okay, so here we basically have like a variant where the goalkeeper is Endo. And as you can see, I do have the characters on my team that are for the Earth. So you see Goenji and Fubuki there. I put them over there because I think that those are the best places for them to be as forwards, and also they are a bit closer. They are kind of close to. No, wait, that's I guess if you're forward, that is probably the best place to actually just be. And also, as you guys can look at my defense is there as just like a full-on shot blocking block move defense. So that is pretty important, because if you use Endo to go all the way up front, that means that the goal is literally empty. And as you do have that, you need to have, of course, characters who are able to compensate for him if someone actually does shoot. And for that one, Kirino is of course perfect, because if I can actually go to, I think this also is my team that I was just building. If you guys actually are looking at at Kirino here, he is here perfectly. Like, he can actually go for his Mixie Max and just go for the Flame. And the thing is that he will always have it available. So if Endo ever goes all the way up front and the goal is empty, then you always will have Kirino, at least Kirino, blocking shots. And then you of course also have Karya with a shot blocking move, a very strong shot blocking move, then also Amagi with one. This is just an example of a team. For the next coming episodes, I'm going to be using Raymond Go as the base of me building a specific team, just because Raymond Go just has like specific like kind of everything that you basically want in a team. So that's where you're going to see these characters a lot, but this does not mean that these characters are like the only characters to use for the goalkeeper, right? So basically I'm talking about, like, you know, what type of goalkeepers there are, but also how to support these type of goalkeepers and what their uses are. For example, for a classic goalkeeper, it's pretty easy, just like a goalkeeper who defends the goal, which basically you can also use Endo like one. You don't even need to really get out there. But if you really want to use Endo as well like that, then you have to keep stuff like this in mind, of course. Like, you cannot really have like a weak defense where characters do not have shot blocking block moves. Or any shot block moves at all. That's going to really make it that your defense is going to be very, well, very weak in the sense that if someone shoots, they just immediately score, and you don't want that. Also, I put in a defensive midfielder. Aoya no Ichino, because he has air bullet, just in case. Just in case, for if something ever just, you know, pops by, you have like at least a midfielder who can also shot block, because you never know. Maybe there's like a really strong move, and then Ichino can like weaken it a bit first, and then after that Kirino can actually, you know, finish it off, you know, or maybe it's first Ichino blocking it, and then Amagi can finish it off. Like, basically you just want to have like enough characters who are able to block off the block off shots when needed, but you also do not really want to have like a full team full of like characters who can only do shot blocking moves, only to, like, you know, enable Endo. Like, whenever you use a offensive goalkeeper like Endo, you basically just like the extra shot power. Like, you don't use a goalkeeper like Endo just because you're like, okay, I really need the Earth on my team, and that is going to be like my win condition. Like, a goalkeeper with a shot is never going to be ever your win condition. Like, it's going to be like an extra that you want. Maybe you already like all the characters that he can combine with, and then, you know, having him on your team with like a specific move is just very handy to have in clutch moments. But that's basically it. But yeah, it's just good to think about, okay, well, maybe I need a character who can also you know, cover for him a bit, and then making the choice to change for example, this, because I mean, this is, you know, extra shot power, to this for just like a bit more defense, just to be sure that you can you know, that you can just, you know, block more shots, is like it will compensate very well. It will compensate very well. I hope you guys understood what I was going for here. If you guys did like this video, because basically this is kind of like my whole explanation about it. Like, this is just how you could use a character like Endo, and then obviously it's not only Endo, it's also a character like like Aki, who I was first talking about. And also, now that I think about it, I also had like another team that I made, and I basically just had like Shinsuke on it. But yeah, honestly, that team is just like a very standard team in my opinion. It's no wait, it's I gotta go over here. It's this one. Like Shinsuke's just a goalkeeper, but here like it's just a standard goalkeeper, so you kind of can do a lot with your defense. You can put a character there who does not really have like a shot blocking block move maybe on the side. It doesn't really matter because like you already have like a character who is always going to be there at the goal. And yeah, you also see that, for example, like I do not have a shot blocking block move midfielder anymore. Like I actually could put Hamano over there. And because the offensive power is not anymore also in the back, you can have more characters like I put what's his face? I put Kageyama on there. I also put Hamano on there, and I think Nishike was already there. But like that's just kind of it. Like this team is just kind of like whatever, just because the goalkeeper's already fine. But yeah, I hope you guys understood once again where I was going for. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys wanted to maybe see more, more about stuff like this, or if you maybe wanted to see me explain a bit more about the goalkeepers, and maybe if there are more archetypes that you think that there are in this game, you can let me know. But for me, this basically was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you really did, put a comment down below, and also leave a like, of course, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you really want to see more stuff regarding Inazuma 11, once again, you can go to my Twitch as well, where I also play Inazuma 11. And yeah, you can also talk about it in my Discord. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, that was it. Goodbye.